and celebrate their favorite albums, films, and much more.
We've done it.
Indeed.
We've made it to the Monster Mash. After posting, promoting, pleading,
nonstop,
and doing all that stuff. Welcome to the 3324 podcast. Hello, Kelly Cooper.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
On.
We've got one on, and it's Kelly. So welcome, everybody, one and all. We're going to wait for some more people to join us. Hopefully, we'll be
Sean
on.
Brady. Hello, Sean. How are you?
There he is. Nice hat. Thank you very much. That's from the Grounds coffee shop in Danbury, Connecticut.
Oh, nice.
They have donuts like the size of my head. So, and the coffee ain't bad either.
Wow.
Welcome, Jay and pals. Hey, Jay and pals. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the 2021 Monster Mash. We have made it. The shirts are finally like in fashion and in vogue.
Indeed.
Good evening, Dwight.
Dwight Burke. How are you, my friend? Christy, hello.
Very in the spirit of the season.
Yes.
Absolutely. Hola. Welcome to the Monster Mash. We finally done it. Our Halloween Spooktober is coming to a close with this fun event that we hope you'll like. We've spent a lot of time planning it. I've spent a lot of time figuring out if it works and then trying to run it by Eric and make sure. Dawn Marie, welcome. How are you? Hope you're having a great evening. So we're going to have a lot of fun with it. We've got some more t-shirts to give away, but this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where we have fun with our monsters. We selected our monsters 2 weeks ago, right, Eric?
We did. Yeah, we got quite the horde.
Horde.
Yeah, so, I mean, you were pretty intimidated by mine, but I have to tell you.
Elizabeth Bird, welcome. I haven't heard from you in a while.
Hello,
welcome.
Elizabeth. How are you?
Well, I can tell you, Eric, that Dwight, the day after, had already posted his premonition, his prediction, and he was calling, because we're doing 5 rounds. Dwight was calling it in your favor, 3-2.
Hello,
so at least
Andy.
he gave me 2.
Well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because I kind of think of, this is
Andrew
going to be
good evening.
Anybody's game, I think.
Well,
at this point.
it is,
yeah.
because we're gonna have everybody here with the potential to play.
Yeah.
So you are literally correct that it could be anybody's game, because your participation will help shape this game. We're gonna run through we're gonna wait for few more people to get in. We'll run through the rules really quick again. We'll do a sample round so you get the feel for how it goes, and then we're gonna dive in. We're gonna do trivia questions. We're gonna give away shirts. We're going to play the game, and then we've got a grand prize at the very end of the whole festivities that everybody will be eligible for. If you won a shirt last week, though, we're going to ask you can still play, and you can still play the monster part, but we're going to ask you to sit out as far as winning the shirt goes, because we want to have everybody else get out there too. Casey, if you're here, Kelly saying hi. Throw a hi in the chat so we know you're here.
Hello, Casey Bauer. There he is. Hello, my friend. How are you? Good to hear from you. Oh, my camera's getting all fuzzy here.
Oh, boy. Out of focus?
Out of focus. Just a bit. Just a tad.
Sean is here. Dwight is here. Kelly is here, actually. She's playing as well, right? Who else? Who else is here that I missed? Jay and Pals.
Yeah, we said hello to Jay and Pals.
I'm getting their names in the wheel.
Oh, in the wheel.
So we can have them. They have them available to play. Dawn Marie, I got to get her in the wheel.
Hello, Beth. How are you? I love her little icons. Every time she posts stuff on Facebook, she's got all these little. She's such a positive person.
Pumpkins and zombies. Pumpkins and zombies. So we're gonna get things going in a moment or two. We're gonna wait for more people to join us. As always, we've got the housekeeping to do, and that's to shill for the new stuff. Tomorrow, the final episode in our Spooktober Halloween month of horrors, and we've had our friend Andy Cremines. Twice, two guest spots was not enough for him. Andy's his name and horror is his game. So we really leveraged Andy to help us out with our episode tomorrow, which is The Crow. It should not be a surprise. We actually posted the schedule early in the month. So check that one out. It's a really great episode. Andy is one of his favorite movies of all time and the graphic novel. And he really helped us out understanding the graphic novel and some of the roots and the beginnings of The Crow and how it was made into a film.
And we thank you, Andy, for your participation. So that's 3. Andy's got three episodes in. He's going for the 5-timers club.
He's got the hat trick. If you're into hockey, he's got the hat trick.
So,
Andy on the Crow movie? Who would have guessed? Who would have ever guessed that Andy on the Crow movie? So yeah, Andy shares a little bit about his obsession with the Crow and in his younger years. So that was kind of fun as well. Elizabeth, so glad. I'm glad you're here as well. It's been a while. We haven't seen you, so welcome back. We're going to have a fun evening.
I hope my son's in the background.
Helping out.
Yeah, I hope he's in the background. He better be.
So anyway. So we've got that. We've got quick hits. Next week we return to normal programming. The Halloween season ends. We're Eric and I have been chomping at the bit to talk about some music and get back into that. We've got a humdinger for our first one. So we'll have that up for you soon, but tomorrow is The Crow, so share that. And as of Monday, the quick hits also go back to regular content too. So yeah, I hadn't watched The Crow in quite some time. One of my favorite films, but one of those ones that you watch and you kind of you love, but you don't watch it all the time. It's not something you can kind of be like that. But when we watched it again, it was just
we all had the same feeling. We none of us had seen it in a while, I don't think.
It was on the list though.
Yeah, it was definitely a very welcome revisit.
Yeah.
So I forgot how gorgeous that movie is. It's just absolutely stunning. So yeah, but we talk about that in the episode. So you guys need to listen to that.
Yeah.
So
we're giving too much away for free.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh
Absolutely.
wait, the podcast is for free. So, okay. Well, then we can just talk about it now.
So far.
Ooh, no. We'll always have it for free. We won't charge. So let's get started. We've got a lot of people in the lobby. So let's officially welcome you to the 2021 3324 podcast Monster Mash 2021 edition. Hopefully you've read the rules. We're going to go over it really quickly. We're going to do a sample round just so you kind of get the feel for how it'll work. And then we're going to start. We'll ask. Eric is going to be the trivia master for tonight, so he's going to be asking the questions. You'll be answering, and let's go through it. Let's go through the rules. Actually, this is going to be the easiest way. So Eric's going to ask a question. Okay. First correct answer will get your. Of course, we've got the wheel of names. So everybody that is here, I have you in the wheel of names. Right. If you get the trivia question correct, you're going to get your name on there at extra time. So you'll have an extra chance at being the player. You haven't won anything yet, right? The trivia question gets you an extra slot on the wheel. We spin we do the voting, right? We see what the matchup is. Everybody puts their vote in. We figure out who the winner is. We're going to spin. Actually, we'll spin the wheel first to see who plays, so they can kind of be thinking about it as well. So we'll spin the wheel. Whoever comes up will win a T-shirt. If you've won a T-shirt already, you can still play. We're just not going to give you the T-shirt. We'll spin for somebody else just to kind of keep that fair. I don't think anybody wants 2 or 3 of these anyway. So then the player, once the voting is done, it'll be the player will be in control. They can choose to leave everything as is, and if they leave everything as is, they will need to spin the wheel. And I'll put the wheel up. Whoop, that's not the right wheel. This is the right wheel. There we go. This is the wheel, and it has a bunch of modifiers on it. Okay. We will spin the wheel. So let's roll through one. Let's just kind of roll through one. Let's pretend since Dwight made the last statement, we'll just use him as an example. Let's say Dwight got the trivia question correct. He won a T-shirt last week, so he's not going to win a T-shirt. We'll spin for somebody else, but he will be the player. So let's say in the first matchup, it is the Wolfman versus the Phantom of the Opera. Everybody will vote on who they think would win. Once we have the votes tabulated, then Dwight will say, I'm going to leave the matchup as is. Mm-hmm. And if he decides to do that, we will then spin this wheel, which has all the modifiers on it. Okay? Is everybody with me still? And it's getting a little wordy, but stay with me. For instance, if the Phantom of the Opera was winning 7-3 versus the Wolfman, Dwight is going to choose which monster he wants to represent. So let's say Dwight says, you know what? I want to represent the Phantom of the Opera. He's winning. I'm going to spin the wheel. Maybe we can add more points and really crush it. So we would spin the wheel. So in this case, Phantom of the Opera is winning 7-3. Dwight spins the wheel on behalf of the Phantom, and he got an instant win. So we don't need to do any tabulations. That's it. The Phantom won, flat out. That was it. It was done. Okay? We would move on to the next round. Or Dwight might say, you know what? The Phantom is kind of, I kind of like the Wolfman, but it's kind of weak. So I want to replace him. So Dwight would pick one of the wild cards that we have available. King Kong, Freddy Krueger, Godzilla, or Michael Myers. We would just vote again, and the straight votes would determine the winner. Okay, so it'll go quick. So there's two options. Leave the matchup as is. We spin the wheel for a modifier. If you substitute a wild card for one monster or the other, we re-vote, and we get the winner. How's that sound? Everybody good with that? Throw a yes in the chat if you understood all of that craziness.
Sounds good to me. Like I said, anybody could win. Anybody.
Yeah.
This is a free-for-all. So.
Okay, so basically we're going to be doing trivia questions, spinning the wheel to see who plays and who wins a T-shirt. They will choose which monster they want to represent. We'll do the voting. We do a modifier or we do a wild card.
Oh, Kai Harris. Hello, Kai. She's just joined.
Yes, she got it. She's like, yeah.
Sean Grady.
Let's go.
All right. Dawn Marie says yes.
Good. Okay.
Kelly
Good. So
yes.
It's not overly complex. Then.
Yeah,
good. I feel good.
Everybody's got it. Casey's got it. Beth's got it. Elizabeth Berg. Yep. I'm ready.
All right. Yeah, well, then here we go. So just a quick roundup. And if you look across the bottom, we've got the crawl. We have the matchups there. So the first one is Sly versus Predator. Number 2, Creature from the Black Lagoon versus Mr. Chucky. Number 3, Invisible Man versus Jerry Dandridge. If you don't know who Jerry Dandridge is, he's the vampire from Fright Night, which was one of our episodes this month. Mm-hmm. Number 4, the Skeleton Horde from Jason versus the Argonauts, when they threw the teeth of the Hydra into the ground and all the skeletons rose, versus Carrie. And then the final matchup is Nosferatu, the 1920s version, versus the Alien. Okay?
Yep.
So let's do this. This is exciting. So Eric is going to be the quiz master. He's going to be asking trivia questions. First trivia question correct, it gets you an extra name on the wheel, but everybody has a chance to play because we're going to spin that wheel to see who plays and wins a T-shirt. Ready? I think we're ready. Let's do it.
All right.
Kicking off Monster Mash 2021.
Okay, so the first trivia question, since this is the Predator versus the Fly, right? Okay, so the trivia question is this. What is the actor's name who plays the Predator?
And we will let all the answers populate before we choose the winner, just to make sure that the correct one has gone up. So you want to roll that question again?
Once again, what is the actor's name who actually plays the Predator, the guy in the suit, in the Stan Winston created suit? Did I stump everybody already? Was that
Everyone's like Googling and well, yeah. If you're just joining us, type a hello in the contents in the text chat so we know you're here, so we can put your name on the wheel so you could be eligible to play.
Sean Grady says he's now deceased. He's correct on that. But I need the name. I don't need to know who's.
Everybody's Googling this.
Okay.
Okay. We've got some answers coming in. We'll let them marinate and we'll let them kind of everything populate just to make sure we got the right. No, not Brandon Lee. Too soon.
So far, we have 2 correct answers in the mix.
Tough opener. Yeah, it's supposed to be easy. They're supposed to be easier than harder. But Eric just said, you know what, to hell with that.
Well, I'm always breaking the rules.
We're making everybody pay. Kat Kelly, welcome.
Oh,
welcome. Put your name in the into the wheel of names. You're eligible to play. If you miss it, if you've missed the rules in the beginning, we will walk you through. Do not worry about that. Okay, so has everybody
answered?
Was everybody answered?
I'll ask the question one more time.
Final one.
What is the actor's name who plays the Predator? I see some correct answers here. I got 1, 2, I think 3 or 4 correct answers so far.
Yep. Which now everybody will know because it's just going to look at the chat. So, or you know what? Bonus if you could guess who the original Predator was before he got let go. That's extra credit.
Okay,
that's extra credit. Do you know who that? You know who that is, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I think we've gotten enough votes in, so we're ready to rock and roll. Who played the Predator?
Okay, correct answer is Kevin Peter Hall.
Kevin Peter Hall.
Who answered that question? You got it right.
And that was Jay and Pals. I have as the first one.
Jay and Pals. I got Dwight Burke
as number 1 on the stream. Let's keep it to our stream.
Okay.
What's showing up here because we've got people on YouTube coming up as well. So we've got to do that. So yeah, and then Andrew, Jean-Claude Van Damme was actually the original Predator.
Yeah.
And they let him go because it just wasn't working out right. So
he was too short anyway.
Yeah. So Jay and Pals, you get an extra vote on the wheel of names. And that doesn't mean you've won. You haven't won anything yet. We're going to shuffle everything up. We're going to put it on the stream. There we go. And now we're going to spin. So here's where the rubber meets the road again. We're going to spin to see who wins a t-shirt and who plays. If you've already won a t-shirt, we'll give it to somebody else, but you can still play and you can still determine the outcome. Okay? We'll walk you through. So again, we're gonna see who's gonna play and everybody's gonna vote. So start thinking about your votes for the Fly versus the Predator and get us, if you could, get a reason as well. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in it, but he was not the Predator. So here we go. We are spinning for who's going to be playing our first round of Monster Mash and for a t-shirt. And it is Christy. So Christy won a t-shirt last week, so we're going to spin for another person, but Christy's going to be the player. Christy will be playing, and we can remove her from this. So Christy, think about if you want to leave everything as is after the voting is done, or if you want to substitute one monster or another for a wild card, and think about which one you want to substitute as well. So everybody, if you would, start your voting. Select either the Fly
or the
Predator. Put it in the chat who you think would win this Monster Mash battle, the Fly from the 50s versus the Predator. While we're doing that, I will select another person to win a t-shirt. The winner of the t-shirt is Kai
Harris. There you go.
So you won a t-shirt,
close.
but you could still play. So you could still be playing the game. So we're not going to remove you from here because you could still play. So we've got some votes coming in. Let's wait till everything comes up before we kind of give it away. But Christy, you will be playing to either leave everything as is, and if you decide to do that, we will then spin the wheel, the modifier, okay? Which we've got a lot of fun options that can change the outcome. If you decide to do a wild card, we will just vote again. So we'll I think I see how this is going. But that's okay. That's okay because we still have the wheel spin and we still have Christy that will determine what she wants to do and which monster she wants to represent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a landslide.
Okay. So let me see. We've got we don't have any YouTube votes. So Kelly is helping us out with the vote tabulation. So Kelly, what do you have?
Not hard to count.
Kelly says it's not hard to count.
Yes, but how many is it?
How many do we have?
Okay. Christy,
9.
you can vote now. Go ahead and vote. What was that? How many was that? 9?
9. Yep.
9. 9. 9 for the Predator. There we go. FB9.
Christy says she
Facebook
can't.
now.
She says she can't see the votes. You'll
Yes.
have to tell me when to vote.
Yes, go ahead and
Okay.
vote now. Just type in your vote, Christy. So far, it's 9 for the Predator and 0
For the fly.
for the Fly. So please go ahead and put your vote in.
Help me.
Just type it into the text what your vote is, Christy.
Help me.
That was creepy at the end. With the guy's face on the little fly.
Yeah. Okay.
We got another one for Predator. That's 10.
Oh, so Christy says
Going for the Fly.
she's going
All
for
right.
the Fly. Going
That's
science over brawn. Nice.
Okay, so now, Christy, you're gonna have to. This is where you come in. Now we've got all the votes in. It is 1 vote for the Fly, and 10 votes
For the Predator.
for the Predator.
Yep.
So, Christy, we will need you to decide what do you want to do. Do you want to leave this matchup as is? If you do, we will spin the wheel with all the modifiers, which could change the outcome. There are some instant kills and instant wins on this. Or do you want to substitute one of these monsters? You'll have to choose if you want to spin for the Fly or spin for the Predator, or substitute for the Fly or substitute for the Predator. So put in your decision, and then we'll take the next step. So do you want to leave it as is? And if you do, who do you want to represent? Since your vote for the Fly, I guess it's going to be the Fly. Or if you want to substitute the Fly for a wild card, you could choose from Godzilla, King Kong, Freddy Krueger, or Michael Myers. We will need you to put that into the chat.
Oh, decisions.
Or I think it's just technology taking a while to catch up.
Wow. Yeah.
Fly or die. Okay, so she's staying with the Fly.
Nice. Excellent.
So now what we're going to do? Now we're going to spin the wheel, and if you can see on your screen, depending if you're on a phone, it might be really small. We'll kind of go away. We'll make this big. There's a whole bunch of modifiers on there. -1 vote, +1 vote. Spin again. There's actually that little picture is Brad Pitt, and that's Meet Joe Black. And if you get Meet Joe Black, that means you're automatically dead. That means the Fly is dead. But if he gets instant win, no matter what the voting is, the Fly won. So let's get this going. We are going to spin to see what happens to the Fly.
Good luck.
Good luck to the Fly. So the Fly gets +3 votes. That leaves the Fly at 4 to 10. You know what that means?
That means
Predator has won.
The Predator has won that round.
Predator has won that round. Congratulations, Eric. Eric is up 1-0. We see where this is going.
Okay, so it's clicking into place. This is fun. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Got it?
So everybody's got it. Everybody see how it works.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take out I'm updating the ticker. So it's just the winner is just there. Okay, let's go next. Eric, we're going to go to round 2. Everybody is available to play. Even Kai, she won a t-shirt, but she's still available to play.
Okay.
And Jay and Pal still has his two tickets on the wheel as well.
Yeah. Two chances.
Hit
All
it.
right. So next trivia question. What did the gang of friends call themselves in Stephen King's It? This is easy.
Give it to him again.
Hey,
Wendy.
What did the gang of friends call themselves in Stephen King's It? I'll even throw in a bonus question.
There we go. We have a lot of answers coming in. We may have to let's just wait before we say anything. A lot of them are coming in. Wow.
Yep. Yeah, this is an easy one.
Wow, it was that's the way it was supposed to be. So this is for matchup number 2, which is the Creature from the Black Lagoon versus Chucky. Okay? Creature from the Black Lagoon versus the little doll Chucky, who's got it like a new TV show out now.
Yeah. Can
Has
anybody
everybody
ask?
voted?
Okay.
One more. Roll the question one more time.
One more time. What did the gang of friends call themselves in Stephen King's It?
All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got nine votes. We'll give you another 30 seconds or so to get your vote in. And we will go. It needs to be the exact. So
Right,
we're
it
going
has
with
to
the
be-
first exact right answer. Chucky.
Chucky.
No, it wasn't called Chucky.
I think she's thinking
She's
we're-
already
we're
predicting?
She's voting for
Okay.
the round.
Got it.
Okay, so the
All right,
answer.
we're ready to go. Good. What's the answer?
So the correct answer is the Losers Club.
The Losers Club. And that was first answer right, Kelly Cooper.
Yay!
There it is. So Kelly gets a second name on the wheel of names. She gets an extra chance. Okay. And now everybody, we come into the voting. So start voting. Elizabeth Berg has started us Clown Runners. Elizabeth Berg has started us off with Chucky. So go ahead and put in your vote for either Chucky or the creature from the Black Lagoon. We're going to spin to see who's playing. Let's show that on the stream. All right. Playing this round is...
Oh, I'm gonna say
Sean Grady. Sean Grady wins a T-shirt. Long last. He did it. Sean, you will be playing this round. You won a T-shirt. Congratulations. You will be able to choose if you want to leave the matchup as is or substitute a wild card, which is Godzilla, King Kong, Michael Myers, or who was the other guy? Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger, yeah.
T-shirt, baby. All right, we've got some votes coming in. So Kelly's going to help tabulate that. Sean, you need to decide once you get the vote information if you would like to leave the matchup as is or substitute a wild card. We'll give you another 30, 45 seconds to complete your voting. We will have the results tabulated, and then we will see who the winner is. And then Sean will determine. Chucky, I will always vote Chucky. Wow. That's a bold statement.
Yes. Yeah.
This one's shaping up to cue the I got to get some of that music. This one's shaping up to be a close one. Let me see what we have for YouTube. Okay, so Kelly, if you could let me know what you have.
She's working on it.
All right, she is tabulating.
She's tabulating.
Add one for Chucky. That's all. Chucky 6, Chucky 4, Creature 6, and we have one from YouTube. So that's Chucky 5, and the Creature 6. This is a close one. The Creature is up by one vote. Could the Creature eke this out with his webbed hands as he swims underwater and pursues Chucky? Well,
I would love to see that. Let's make that movie.
Chucky versus the Creature. Well, Sean, you need to decide what you want to do. Okay, the choice is yours. Do you want to leave the matchup as is, spin the wheel, and we activate the modifier, or do you want to replace one or the other? You got to choose which one you're going to represent, by the way, when we do the wheel. So which monster are you going to represent if you're going to spin the wheel, or which monster are you going to replace with a wild card, and we vote again? Choice is yours. Going to the bench. Oh, he's going to a wild card. Everybody get ready to vote again. He is changing he is changing the outcome. He's got to let us know who he's substituting and who is he substituting with.
That was too close. It was too close.
That was a good one.
It
so
was.
Sean, who are you replacing and who are you replacing them with? And once you replace it, that means you can't use them again. So they're off. Once you go to the bench, they're off the board.
Going to the bench. I love that. That's great.
So we're waiting
Oh,
for Sean.
Dean,
My childhood best friend was named Michael Myers. Okay, so Michael Myers is coming in. Sean, who is coming out? Who are you replacing? Who are you taking off the board? You're going with Michael Myers, but who are you replacing? You're replacing the creature or you're replacing Chucky? We're all waiting for the decision.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. You got to get that Law and Order in there, too. That dun, dun. Beth Navarro with the faces. Yeah. Ooh.
We're waiting.
He's taking the creature off.
The creature is off the board. So now, please, we want everybody to revote. The new matchup is Michael Myers versus Chucky.
Okay,
so everybody, we need you to revote. You can change your vote if you want. If based on the new matchup, you could change the vote. Michael Myers, which is mine, versus Chucky. Michael and Chucky are both super slow. Chucky's small. He's got an excuse. Michael Myers has no excuse. He's a full-grown man. All right, let's get your votes in. They're coming back in. Michael Myers versus Chucky. Monster Mash round 2. Chucky, Maya says so. All right, this is shaping up to be interesting. This is fun, huh? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Congratulations so far to Kai, winner of a 3324 podcast t-shirt, and to Sean Grady for a 3324 podcast t-shirt as well. We will get your information later on and send that out to you.
Yeah, Kai just moved.
Oh, yeah?
So I got to get her new, I don't even have her
you never know where she
address.
All right, let's get those votes in. Michael Myers versus Chucky. If you're on YouTube, please vote as well. It'll come through. We will tabulate your vote. And we'll give it another 10, 15 seconds, and we will move on to round number 3. Mm-hmm. Excited for the shirt. They're pretty neat. They're pretty cool, right?
Yeah. They're all right at that.
Yeah.
Nice fit.
Yeah, they're really nice fit. I'm pretty psyched.
All right. Did you say I'll use it to wash my car the next day?
If you want
after this is done, we'll
yeah, well, if it doesn't fit or you don't want it, use it to wash your car, as long as you use it for something. So okay, so no. Kelly, for as far as tabulation goes, we've got two votes for Michael Myers from YouTube. I will wear it every Halloween. That's what I like to see. So 5 for Chucky, 4 for Michael Myers. And we've got 2. Let's see. Where did it go?
Again, that would make a great movie.
Michael. God. So we've got 2 YouTube. We've got 2 YouTube votes for Michael Myers. So that means Michael Myers is 6 and Chucky is 5.
Again,
Dean.
We're back at the close.
Dean has taken one. It is now an even match. Don't use it on a car. Scratch the paint. It doesn't on my car. It doesn't make a difference. Awesome. This is really okay. So Michael Myers has taken this one. He has slain Chucky because all Chucky could do is cut him at the knees, and Michael Myers can certainly deal with that. Awesome. Thank you, Sean, for playing. So actually, the winner from number 2, Michael Myers.
Wait, we didn't spin the wheel.
That's because he substituted. There is no wheel spin if he substitutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's
Look
it.
at that. All right. Moving on.
That's it. Do I vote? Yes. If you want, I'm guessing you voted for Michael Myers since you chose him. So that will be 7-5, Sean. So we'll just take your vote. All right. We are ready for matchup number 3, which is the Invisible Man versus Jerry Dandridge. Okay. Jerry Dandridge is the vampire, the suave and beautiful vampire from the original Fright Night. So Eric, go ahead and unroll question number 3.
This is a tough one, guys. I'm gonna throw it out there. So Chris Sarandon, who appears as Jerry Dandridge, also appeared in what 1977 supernatural horror film? I think it was actually one of his first roles. Once again, Chris Sarandon, who appears as Jerry Dandridge, also appeared in what 1977 supernatural horror film? It's actually one of my sister's favorite movies of all time. Like one of her favorite horror movies of all time. Why? I don't know.
He was invisible in the mirror. That's right.
Yeah.
He was. Why don't you roll that one more time?
One more time. Chris Sarandon, who plays Jerry Dandridge in Fright Night, also appeared in what's 1977 supernatural horror film? Star Wars.
You may need to go to backup to question number 2, unless we've got an answer.
Okay.
And if you've already spun and won,
Somebody's got it.
You can guess, but you can. If you've already won, we're going to ask you to sit that out, though.
Somebody else has it, though.
Okay.
So one more time, Chris Sarandon, who appears as Jerry Dandridge, also appeared in what 1977 supernatural horror film?
We've got a lot of answers. Eric rolls out the tough ones. I try and be a little more, lenient on you. Eric has a take no prisoners policy.
Okay.
Read off some of the answers. So some of the answers we have are Exorcist, Cat's Eye, Star Wars, Carrie,
Poltergeist,
The Sentinel. Sitting this one out, I have no idea. Poltergeist.
Okay.
And I think that's all we're going to get on this one.
Okay, so the winner, Christy answered first, but she already went. So Elizabeth Berg is right. The Sentinel.
The Sentinel.
Yes.
So Elizabeth Berg gets a second chance on the wheel. We just added her to the wheel of names. Okay. So the matchup is the Invisible Man versus Jerry Dandridge. So be thinking about who you want to vote for in that matchup while we spin the wheel to see who wins a T-shirt and who will be playing this round. Here we go. You ready? We're gonna shuffle them up a little bit. Jay and Pals, you still have two votes on here. You have 2 opportunities, and Elizabeth has 2 opportunities. Elizabeth Berg has 2 opportunities as well. So playing round 3 is Andrew Cremines.
Andrew Cremines.
Andrew, you won a T-shirt last week, right?
He did indeed.
He did indeed. Okay, so
Yes.
Andy's going to play, but we're going to spin again for a T-shirt winner, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to pull him out of here. Let's spin again. So Andy is going to be deciding what he wants to do. If you could, no shirt. No shirt for you. Dwight also won.
Oh, we got to do it again.
we have to close that out. And we're not going to remove him because we want to give him a chance to play a monster.
Right.
He hasn't won a shirt, Andy says.
Wait, you haven't won a shirt? I thought he did. Oh, if he didn't win a shirt, then we go back. Dwight a second time. This guy is so lucky. You got to go to.
What did he win last? He won something last week, Andy. He did win something, right?
Wait, if he hasn't won a shirt, we're good to go.
Maybe a hat? Did he get a hat?
Nope. My mistake. Okay, Andy. All right, let's get the voting going. Invisible Man versus Jerry Dandridge, and Elizabeth Beth is confirming he did not win. No, not last week. Okay. All right, let's get the votes in. Invisible Man versus Jerry Dandridge. Once the votes are in, Andy will decide if we want to leave the matchup and play a modifier and what monster to represent, or he can do a wild card of King Kong, Godzilla, or Freddy Krueger. He won, my love. Yes, he did. All right, let's get those votes in. Invisible Man versus Jerry Dandridge. And then Andy Cremines at Andrew Cremines Art on Instagram. Give him a follow, please, if you would. He will be deciding the outcome and what we do.
Dwight, my dog is wearing the shirt.
Nick Leshy, welcome aboard. We're voting on the Invisible Man versus Jerry Dandridge. Just added Nick to the wheel of names, and we're going through this. And Andy Cremines will let us know once we have our votes tabulated what he wants to do. You can't see my vote because it's very clever. It is very clever. Wow, look at that. We got a couple of Jerrys. Let's see. One. Couple of I've seen a couple of Jerrys in there. Wendy wants to know, Nick, is there any score yet? If you can provide an update, I will put that on the screen. If you have an update on the score on the game, we can multitask. We can handle sports as well. 1-1 tie. We are on round number 3, so we've only got 2 more rounds to go. So we're actually moving pretty quick. So, and then we have a grand prize at the end, which is a copy of the board game Horrified, which is a really nice, fun family and party game using the Universal monsters. It's cooperative as well, so it's a lot of fun, and that's going to be sent out to you directly too. Ray Fry, welcome. We are on round 3. We are voting for The Invisible Man versus Jerry Dandridge, and Jerry Dandridge is from Fright Night, the original from the 80s.
He's the
vampire. All right, so here we go. We've got some stats. 7 for The Invisible Man, 1 for Jerry Dandridge, but I need to go back and check our YouTube votes as well. We've got another one for Jerry, so that's 2 for Jerry Dandridge. And that's it. So we've got 7-2, Jerry Dandridge. Okay, Andy, we need you front and center. What do you want to do? If you want to, first of all, choose who you're going to represent. If you want to leave the matchup as is and spin the wheel, we will spin it on behalf of whichever monster you choose. If you want to use a wild card, you need to let us know who you're taking off the board and who you're putting it up. Andy says, I'm going to mix it up, swap out the Invisible Man with Freddy Krueger. Okay, so we need to vote again. We have a new voting round. Let's get it through quickly. We are voting for the Invisible Man versus Freddy Krueger. So Jerry Dandridge has been taken off the board. He has had a stake put through his heart on this round. And now it is the Invisible Man you can't tell if he's asleep, so how are you going to know if he's dreaming, versus Freddy Krueger, the man that nightmares are made of. Let's get some votes in. Freddy Krueger versus the Invisible Man. Round 3. Oh, boy.
Guess he wasn't everybody's Chris Sarandon favorite role.
Oh, boy. This just turned the tables in a bad way.
There you go.
That's why it's the Monster Mash. That's why this is so much fun. Is everybody gets their opinion, they get to play, and we get to see how this shakes out. It's wow, it's a landslide. All right, so let's see. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, everybody's
win.
killing me. 1, 2, 3. Ah, boy. No, Jerry came out.
Yeah.
And put in Freddy Krueger versus the Invisible Man. Oh no, swap out Invisible Man. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Swap out the Invisible Man for Freddy Krueger, so it's Freddy Krueger versus Jerry Dandridge. Sorry about that, but Jerry only had 2 votes anyway. My mistake, you are correct. Thank you for that, Christy. It is Jerry versus Freddy. Invisible Man was taken off the board. Swap out Invisible Man for Freddy Krueger, just so we can verify that. There's my mistake. Sorry about that. I'll still take Invisible. Okay. Dandridge, I'm afraid of Freddy. All right. So Kelly, what do you have for Jerry Dandridge versus Freddy Krueger?
She's on it.
She's on it. Christy, we did not get a vote for you. This is round 3. Krueger. 10 for Krueger. And I saw 1, 2. Freddy's coming for you. Landslide. Jay and Pal's Freddy as well. That's another Freddy for YouTube. And another YouTube for Freddy. So it's 2 YouTubes for Freddy. So what do you have there? 10 for Krueger. So it's 12
for
Krueger.
Krueger, 1 for Jerry.
1 for Jerry. The winner is Freddy Krueger over Jerry Dandridge. Dream Warriors win it. 3-4. Better lock your door. All right, I've got 2. That's surprising, only because of the wild card. Awesome. All right, we're moving on to round number 3. Let me update the leaderboard and get this off here. Jerry Dandridge versus Invisible Man, which is actually Freddy. There we go. All right, matchup number 3. I'm sorry, matchup number 4. The Skeleton Horde from Jason and the Argonauts, which are also they're also more commonly known as Children of the Teeth of the Hydra, versus Carrie, Stephen King's Carrie, the telekinetic maniac who tore up the prom.
That's right.
So be thinking about that, and Eric is going to roll out trivia question number 4.
Okay. Number 4 is, in what year was the first Nightmare on Elm Street released in cinemas? What year was the first Nightmare on Elm Street released in cinemas? That is the very first.
Number 1. Let's get that, and whoever gets the correct answer will get their name an extra time on the Wheel of Names. We will spin the Wheel of Names to see who spins. We've got a lot of 80s coming in.
Yep.
A lot of 80s coming in. Welcome, Susan. Let me put your name on the wheel. Not only did Susan vote, but she also put a year in as well. So she's catching up like quick.
She's in. She's on it.
Welcome, everybody. Again, we're having a lot of fun. We're on round 4 of the 2021 3324 podcast Monster Mash. It's the Skeleton Horde versus Carrie. Right now we're doing the trivia question, and that question is,
what year was the first Nightmare on Elm Street released in cinemas?
all right, we'll give it another 10 or 15 seconds. We got to go all the way up to the top here. And let's see. The first person that got it right has already played. The second person, well, he can still get his name on the wheel to play. He just can't win a t-shirt. So we're ready. Everybody's voted.
Mm-hmm.
So, Eric, what's the answer?
The answer is 1984.
1984 was the first Nightmare on Elm Street, directed by Andy's favorite, Wes Craven.
Mm-hmm.
That was his number 2 top horror icon.
Yep.
So the winner there is Mr. Sean Grady. So he's going to get a second. Well, he already played and he won. So actually, we're going to go to the second person, which was Elizabeth Berg, had 1984. She's got two names on the wheel already. So we're going to go ahead and spin to see who plays and wins the T-shirt. Here we go. Ready? And we've got a lot of people on this wheel now. So everybody get ready. Let me put it up here. Boom. Here we go. Spinning to see who plays and wins a T-shirt. If you won a T-shirt already, you could still play, and then we'll spin for someone else to get the T-shirt. Kai Harris has already won a T-shirt. So we'll close that. But she can play. Kai can play, but she cannot win a T-shirt. So Kai, you will be playing this round. Okay, we're going to spin to win a T-shirt since you already won one. So this spin is for a T-shirt for somebody that has not won one yet. We've given a lot away. People just keep winning.
Oh,
Elizabeth Berg, congratulations, winner of a T-shirt. Okay, Kai Harris will be playing, and the votes. Let's start the votes for the Skeleton Horde versus Carrie. Please put your vote in. The Skeleton Horde from Jason and the Argonauts versus Carrie from the Stephen King novel and the film of the same name.
I think she can just be like, weet, and just blow them all to splinters. I think that's what I think. I don't know.
Okay, well, The skeleton horde is, as long as you've got the teeth of the Hydra, you can keep throwing it into the ground and making more
Yeah,
skeletons.
they were created by magic, so
yeah. So they
it's
may
magic
be
versus
telekinesis and psychic power. So
Mm-hmm.
Carrie, they're all gonna laugh at her. Carrie never messed with a teenage girl. John DeGoog. Carrie also. Welcome, John.
Carry.
So,
White Burke, skeleton horde.
Let's start taking some of these doubles out. Okay. There we go. I think we're caught up there. We've got skeleton. We've got a decent mix, I think. Carrie, she took out a crowd of people, but can she take out a crowd of skeletons created by magic? That's the question. We'll give you another 10 or 15 seconds to vote for the skeleton horde versus Carrie. Kai will then decide, does she want to substitute a wild card? We've only got 2 left. King Kong and Godzilla, the 2 big baddies, are left. Or do you want to leave the matchup as is and spin the wheel for a modifier? And that will affect the outcome. And Kelly, if you can give us what you've got so far, and I'll take a look at the YouTube incoming votes. We got 1 for Carrie. We've got 2 for Carrie on YouTube. Magic Skellies, I like it. Carrie, we've got Magic Skellies. We've got a good mix. Carrie killed the greatest American hero, William Catt.
That's right. She did indeed.
And that was one of Travolta's early roles. Dawn Marie, she makes things fly, though. Skeletons will break apart in the air. You got a point. But the skeletons are magic, so are they immune to that? That is the question. So we're just waiting for...
Well, the Argonauts, they kind of cut through them, so...
Yeah.
Then they didn't come back, so...
So it's actually 12 for Carrie and 3 for the skeleton horde. Kai, we need your help. What would you like to do? Would you like to... And you need to figure out who you're going to represent. Do you want to leave in Carrie and we'll spin the wheel for the modifier? Do you want to substitute Carrie with a wild card? Do you want to leave in the skeleton horde and spin for the skeleton horde, or substitute the skeleton horde for a wild card? Choice is yours. Round number 4. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is a lot of fun. I'm having a blast. This is totally fun. So thank you. It's your participation that really makes this go around. So we're waiting for Kai to make her decision, and then that will guide us on our next steps.
She's sticking for her girl.
So she's
Carrie.
rooting for Carrie, and she's going to spin for Carrie. That's what I'm getting for that. Okay, we haven't spun since the first round, so we're going to pull up the modifier wheel. Whatever happens, happens. It could be spin again. You could lose votes. You could gain votes. You could meet Joe Black, which means you're instantly dead and the skeleton horde wins. Or you could swap monsters. And in that case, I get Carrie and I win. Are we ready? Here we go. We are spinning the modifier for Carrie. And spin again.
Yay!
Yay, spin again, 1. It's too intense. The tension, it's palpable. Cut it with a knife. Yes, I did. Instant win.
Instant win.
Carrie instantly won. No modification. She destroyed the skeleton horde, ripped them apart. It was over before it began for the skeleton horde. Congratulations, Eric. That's 2-2.
Wow. It's getting close.
You know what? Dwight's prediction is coming to pass. He predicted a 3-2 win for Eric.
Well, we'll see.
I
got nothing to say. I'm just taking this all in, man. It's like I said, it's anybody's.
We are up to round number 5. This is the final round. Just as a reminder, we've got a new episode coming out tomorrow. It is The Crow with Brandon Lee. Special guest Andrew Cremines, who is our horror aficionado. So we needed to leverage the power of his knowledge and inspiration to guide us through these Spooktober episodes. This will be the final one. Next week, we go back to our normal slate of scheduling. Sudden death, apropos. It was. And Kai Harris, of course, yes. It was a domination. So here we go. Our final matchup for the evening. Very interesting. Nosferatu, the original silent film with Max Schreck versus the Xenophobe, the alien. The original Alien from Ridley Scott, not the crazy ones that are like blasting all over the place in Aliens, but the original creepy one that was slinking all over the place.
Original concept. Yeah.
Okay, let me warn you. This is a hard question. Okay, the last one is supposed to be hard, but if no one's gotten it, we're gonna go through. You've got a lot of choices. Let me put it to you this way: it's a lot of choices. If no one's gotten it yet, I'll let everybody know, and you can guess again. You've got multiple guesses on this. Okay, does that sound fair, Eric?
Yep. Let's do it.
I think we're gonna need it.
Probably.
Okay.
I didn't know this. I mean,
roll it out. This is a tough one.
Okay. In what American state is it illegal to dress up like a priest or a nun?
Damn. What?
In what American state is it illegal to dress up like either a priest or a nun, or both? Van Damme.
I don't know what that means. Okay, so we've got some states rolling in. Texas, Massachusetts, Utah, North Dakota. You've got a 1 in 50 shot. Massachusetts. Another Massachusetts. We'll let everybody roll through, and then we'll see if anybody's gotten it yet.
Just roll through all the states. There you go.
Keep going.
How
Utah,
Texas. How many people? We got 50 people, maybe.
If everyone picked a state. So we got Texas, Utah, Alabama. We got a couple of Alabamas, couple of Texases, couple of Massachusetts. Go ahead, keep going. If you haven't gotten your answer in yet, go ahead and put it in there and see what we have.
I'll ask.
Pennsyltucky.
I'll ask the question one more time.
It is a bizarre question. It's Halloween related, right? You can't dressing up as a priest or a nun.
Yeah, in what American state is it illegal to dress up as either of those?
Has everybody taken a guess? We did get a right answer, so if you've already guessed, no need to guess again. And we've got the winner. We're just going to wait and see what else comes through, just in case if someone has already won or anything like that. I like this. Mm-hmm. What a bizarre question.
Yeah.
This is a bizarre show. All right, I think we've gotten everybody. Alexa doesn't know, so she's out of luck. You know what? That's leveraging technology. I like that, Wendy. That's how you do it.
There you go. All right. The correct answer is Alabama.
And the first one who got it was Dwight. So Dwight won a shirt, but we're still going to spin. He's still eligible to play. So he's going to get his extra name on the wheel. That just means he can't win a shirt, but that doesn't mean he can't play the final round. Mm-hmm. Okay?
All right.
So everybody be thinking this is the final matchup. It's Nosferatu versus the Alien. Think about your vote. We're going to spin the wheel to see who wins a T-shirt and who plays. If you've already won a T-shirt, you can play, but you can't win a T-shirt. We'll spin for somebody else. Okay? So thank everybody for your input and your texts and your guesses. And here we go. We are spinning for the final round.
It's for the money.
Here it comes. Ray Fry. Congratulations. You have won the T-shirt and you are playing the final round. So let's get the votes in. He didn't get a shirt last week. Ray did not.
No.
Those are our winners. Ray. We've got Kai, Elizabeth Berg, Sean, Andy, and Ray. Those are all new winners who have not won yet. So please get your votes in for Nosferatu versus Alien. Ray, you will need to decide once the voting is done. Do you want to leave the matchup as it is and we spin the wheel for a modifier and you choose which monster you want to represent with the wheel spin? Or do you want to substitute either one of our monsters for either King Kong or Godzilla and we just vote again with no spin? Yeah, I figured this was going to happen. And here we go. Dawn Marie's got it. Like Alien with the Alien. There we go. We've got one for Nosferatu. I feel better. We got a couple for Nosferatu, actually. But this is in Ray's hands. The voting is going to go how the voting is going to go. Then we will kick it over to Ray. He will decide to leave the matchup as is, choose a monster to represent with a wheel spin, and then we take the appropriate action, or choose a monster to substitute, and then we revote. Alien, so there it is. Dwight is trying to make it happen. Alien, so Eric wins 3-2.
Well, we'll see. We got to spin the wheel.
Oh, Ray's going to sub. Okay. Well, you got to wait. Let's wait for the voting. We'll get the official tally, and then we'll go from there. We're waiting for the wonderful Kelly Cooper, who has been our tabulator for tonight. She's been checking the feed and tabulating the votes. So everybody thank Kelly for helping out as well. She's been off screen, but she's been doing all the hard work and getting all these votes for us. So thank you for that, Kelly. Appreciate it. 12 Alien. And we've got another Alien on Facebook. So that's 13 Aliens and 2 Nosferatus. 13-2. So Ray, you're saying you want to sub. So now the next set of questions in this branching adventure is who do you want to sub for and who do you want to sub with? So you can choose King Kong or Godzilla, and you could take out Nosferatu or you could take out the Alien, and then we vote again for the final round of the Monster Mash, the 2021 Monster Mash.
I think I have a pretty good idea who he's taking out.
I don't know. We're waiting. It's his choice. It is his choice. We are waiting. Ray is making us wait. He said he's going to sub.
Tick, tock, tick, tock.
What's it going to be? And who is it going to be? You can choose Godzilla or King Kong. And you could substitute either one of those for Nosferatu or the Alien. And then we vote again.
Christy says put Alf in.
Put Alf in. Gordon Shumway. Take out Nosferatu. Put in Godzilla. This is the match we've been waiting for. Put the Jeopardy music in the background. Okay, everybody, we have it. It is going to be Godzilla versus the Alien. Voting only. We're not doing any wheel spins. We are voting only. Godzilla versus Nosferatu. Put your votes in. Take out Nosferatu, put in God. Where did that go to? Oh, put in Godzilla. Yeah, I got it. I thought you put in God. All right, let's get the votes in. Godzilla versus Alien. Dwight. If he takes out Nosferatu, I've been railroaded. The fix is in. All right, Godzilla versus Alien. Get your votes in. We're gonna let this one go. Let everybody think about it. Who would win? Godzilla versus the Alien. The Alien is agile. He's fast. He's slinky. He moves quickly underwater. Godzilla has radioactive breath.
Well, and he's also 400 feet tall.
Jack Daniel Torado, notify. And he's also, there goes Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. All right, a couple of more seconds. Get your votes in, and we will have Kelly tabulate the votes. I'm seeing a mix. I see a mix.
She.
Yeah, I didn't see where that
Modify.
was. She, LOL. We've got Kelly. We've got one Godzilla from YouTube.
So far 6 to 3.
We've got two Godzillas from YouTube, as well. So what did she say?
So that makes 8 Godzilla and 3 Alien.
3 Alien. Wow. Jack did, and you got Jack's as well. Jack, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Getting your vote in on the very last round. Oh man, what?
Okay,
So 7 Godzilla, 3 Alien, and then we add the 2 and Jack. So that's 7. That's 8, 9, 10. 10 to 3. Godzilla has won that battle. We're going to update the winners. And there it is. There you have it, everybody. The results of our first Monster Mash for 2021. Round 1, Eric took in quick fashion with the Predator. Round 2, Michael Myers was substituted for one of my monsters. He was substituted for the creature, and he decimated Chucky. Round 3 was the Invisible Man versus Jerry Dandridge. The Invisible Man was taken off the board and replaced with Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger beat Jerry Dandridge. Round 4, the Skeleton Horde from Jason and the Argonauts versus Carrie White, the telepathic bone ripper. And she did just that to those skeletons. She ripped them up and killed them. Round number 5, originally, Nosferatu versus the Alien. Nosferatu was taken off the board. Godzilla added. And Godzilla does what Godzilla will do.
Decimate.
He destroys.
Mm-hmm. So that makes you the winner, my friend.
That leaves me with a 3-2, eking out, much to Dwight's chagrin and anger, because he predicted weeks ago it would be a 3-2 Eric, but he was basing it on the matchups. That's the fun thing about this, is your votes and your interaction decided this outcome. Thank you, everybody. This has been a blast.
Yep.
We got a draw for we got a draw for Horrified. We're giving away a copy of the board game Horrified. I got to get Jack into this as well so he can be eligible to win. Okay. So we are going to be spinning the wheel for a copy of the board game Horrified, which features the Universal Monsters. It's a cooperative game. It's a lot of fun. Families can play it. You can play it solo also. It's a great game. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to put everybody's name in just once, just so we even the odds for that. Let's see, Kelly. Take that out. Everybody's in this. I think we've got everybody. Nope, we got to get Christy back in and Sean back in. Right? I think that's everybody. I think I took those 2 out. Kelly, we have Dwight. Casey is here. Andy, we got to get back in. Okay, I'm going to put the wheel up. Just make sure I didn't miss anybody's name on the wheel. Don't leave yet. We still have to spin. That should be everybody that's here tonight so far. Dawn Marie, Beth, Casey, Jay and Pals, Kelly, Jack, Dwight, John DeGoog, Susan, Ray Fry, Nick Leshy, Dwight, Kat Kelly, Sean, Christy, Andy, Wendy.
Yep.
Can you join? Jack, we have you on the wheel. You are already there. As soon as you left a comment, you are right there in orange. So we are spinning the wheel for a copy of the board game Horrified, which is a lot of fun. It will be sent to you. We will need to, just so you know, we cannot message you from our 3324 Facebook page. So you'll need to get us your address for the winners, and we will get the shirts out to you directly. And then if you also won the board game, good on you. You get the shirt and you get the game. Otherwise, we'll send everybody else. Elizabeth, we forgot you. Thank you. That's why I asked. See that? I took you out because you were winning like up and down the board on the other one. So I think that's it, right? I think we've got everybody here.
Yep.
Okay, Eric, how many times do you want to shuffle this?
Let's do 6 times. Yeah. She's
Yeah,
on.
we got Elizabeth then. So we're gonna shuffle the names 6 times per Eric's request. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we ready? We ready?
Let's do it.
Don't forget, tomorrow the Crow, the episode for the Crow comes out. Please check it out. Share it on your timelines. I'm not there either. Thank you. You gotta, see, this is why we do it. Kai, there she is. We'll do it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're ready. Anybody else? If I forgot. All right, here we go. Not me. No, not me. You're there. Okay, here we go. And we're off for a copy of Horrified.
Yeah, we did.
The winner is... Who is that? Ray Fry. Congratulations, Ray. He won a shirt tonight, and he is the winner of a copy of Horrified, which is a Universal Monsters cooperative board game and solo playing. Wow. Congratulations, Ray. Congratulations, Kai. Congratulations, Elizabeth Berg. Congratulations, Andy. And congratulations, Sean. And congratulations, Ray. So everybody has won a T-shirt, and then Ray is double dipping with a T-shirt and a copy of the board game Horrified.
Nice.
So, wow. Thank you, everybody, for participating in... Eric, what do you think?
I think it was great. Great
idea.
idea.
Was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
This was a lot of fun.
Yep.
We're going to start having conversations tomorrow about the 2022 Monster Mash. Eric and I will be meeting, and we are going to come up with something bigger and better, maybe live monsters fighting.
Wow. If we can create them in a year, perhaps.
We'll have to figure that out.
And,
and Sean has got it right. Game night at Ray's. Absolutely. Game night at Ray's.
I'm in.
Thank you, everybody. So again, just to clean up, Kai, Elizabeth Berg, Sean, Andy, and Ray. If you would just hit us up on, you can hit it to my personal my personal Facebook account if you like, or you can send it to the 3324 Podcast Facebook account. Hit me up with your address. We'll get the shirts out. I send them out pretty quickly. So if you want to wear it on Halloween, if you're going out doing whatever you're doing, or like Eric says, you want to wash the car with it, I'm okay with that as well. They're very absorbent. They're it's like a sham wow as well. So it'll pick stuff out too. So thank you, Sean, everybody. On behalf of Eric, or Eric can say thank you for himself as well. Thanks for your participation. This was a lot of fun planning this and talking about it and coming up with this game. We kind of figured this out and it worked, right,
yeah.
Eric? I can't believe it.
Yeah, it certainly did. And I just want to say it's been a great month. It was a lot of fun. Halloween, this whole month was great. Now we're ready to get back to some music, though.
Yes.
So next
you want to let everybody know what the first one will be for November?
For our first November will be Tom Petty's Wildflowers. So we'll be talking about that album, one of my personal favorite by Mr. Petty. So I can't think of a better album to kick it off with. And I'll be leading the conversation in that one, too.
What?
First time. Yes.
No one told me that.
In the center seat. So check us out next Thursday. So
awesome. Everybody, Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Have a happy Halloween if we don't see you or interact with you. Tomorrow is just our regular episode, Wendy. So that you could just listen to whenever you want. If you want to listen to it at 8 o'clock, by all means, listen to it at 8 o'clock. Yeah. But we do have live shows every other week. So not next week, but the week after we'll have another live show, but it'll be November 10th.
Yes.
November 10th will be our next live show. If you've got some ideas for the live show, send it to us on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. Because we've done a bunch of Halloween this month, but we're going back to the music, the movies, all the fun stuff that we do. We've got more giveaways coming as well. So shoot us ideas for show ideas for live ones. And okay. Tomorrow is just the Crow episode. No live show. The next live show is November 10th, and we're good to go. Jack loves the T-shirts. Unfortunately, we've got no more. We've given them all away. But thank you for Jack. Come check us out on our next one as well, because we have other stuff that we're giving away. We've got 3324 podcast hats that we give away. We've got the magnets. We've got the T-shirts. We've got all kinds of cool swag. So we've got more to come. There's a lot of great stuff on the way. So thank you, everybody. We'll let everybody go. Thanks for checking us out. Yeah, Dawn, send us a message on Facebook or post it and get some feedback from everybody else as well. And by all means, we'll take it into consideration. Keep it movie or music related.
We do not have a topic yet, so if you guys want to for the next one yet. So yeah, by all means, anybody who wants to give us a topic,
awesome.
So
Everybody,
send it to us.
Yep. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. I think we've got our exit stuff ready to go here. Hang on, let me get that ready to rock and roll.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, for Eric, this has been Dean. We will see you on the flip side.
You've been listening to the 3324 podcast with Dean Legiro and Eric Kuber. You can find us on your favorite podcast provider, so please like, subscribe, and rate to become a part of the 3324 family. Your feedback is important, so make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at 3324 podcast and on Twitter at 3324p to join the conversation.